familiar pick and ban phase at the moment.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah.
3 Clearlove bans. So we got the Rek'Sai, the Evelynn, and the Nunu all hitting the bench.
First pick Gragas?
I think so.
Well, EDG
Elise is still open.
Yeah, Elise, but I just think that I would make Clearlove play Gragas into me.
Yep.
And take, so I would make Clearlove play Elise into me before I gave up the Gragas pick to him because it's just so much more effective in the team fights, and that seems to be KaKAO's logic as well.
Yeah, they are going to pick that one away. Braum still available here for EDG if they wanted to pick it up, but
I don't think
Alistar there as well.
I don't think they can continue to prioritize the Alistar over the Braum just because of what Braum means in this current meta, especially against Invictus Gaming. Again, EDG, they really thrive on making you fight over the objectives, but just take the freestanding gold, and Braum is a direct answer to that.
It certainly is. The one thing I will point out is that if they leave it up...
Okay. That's a different way to do it.
Exactly right. So I was going to say, if they leave it up and just pick away the other component of the team comp, Braum doesn't really answer that much of the Alistar because, sure, he blocks a tornado that's coming out of the Yasuo, but nothing blocks the KaKAO, man. He's going like anywhere he wants.
He's charging. He will knock you up with that pulverize. But IG now are able to answer and to form a team comp around this Yasuo pick as well, which is what I really love about this situation that has been forced onto EDG by IG. And it does look... Oh my goodness, is that going to mean that it's Rookie's Ekko? Are we going to see this matchup again?
Again. And this
wasn't Pawn, of course, it was Godby.
Yeah, so this was LGD versus IG Epic. Like, if you haven't watched that video, the clip of that, like, just go back, do yourself a favor, like, get some popcorn, like, maybe a big Coke, and, like, just sit down and watch how good that game was. And we're, once again,
or
in
a
a
Pepsi,
treat.
Of course. You can, any cola product of your preference.
But this was just so fantastic to watch. 2 melee assassins going at it, and Rookie insta-locked Ekko then.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Well, look at him. He's got a grin on his face. He's ready to get into this matchup as 44 seconds on the clock for EDG. It is going to be the lock-in of the Sivir and the Lee Sin. If you're talking about setting up the Yasuo...
This used to be the big combo back in Korea and China when Yasuo was so potent. Korean junglers, and you think about Lee Sin as a heavy early ganking champion, what they would do is they would just power farm Lee Sin to level 6, and as soon as he was level 6, run into the mid lane and just insta-proc Yasuo ultimate.
Just kick someone.
Yep.
Yeah. Straight into the face.
Even better, the evolution of that turned into take Gragas, power farm to level 4,
boop,
and then just use your body slam to do it.
Yep.
So very similar tactic was utilized, but I agree that's why Clearlove's gone towards the Lee Sin. I like the adaptation of this draft phase, however, no longer prioritizing top pick on the red side, leaving it open for the counter pick because they didn't ban the Trundle, and I'm sure they want the Maokai because of the synergy with Yasuo. So they're going to leave it till last to make sure they can take it.
Well, Zzitai, 3 seconds to go. Looks like the Gnar is going to be the option here.
Can also run Rumble now. Rumble isn't horrible into the Gnar matchup, gives them the magic damage that they're missing in their composition.
Yeah, potentially. Of course, Ryze is still available as well. Not entirely sure about that matchup, but it's there. They want to go to it for KaKAO.
Big thing also is the fact that Invictus Gaming did get their hands on both of the strongest disengaged champions, so having the Janna and the Gragas, the Cask and the Monsoon, especially against EDG's kind of wombo combo all-in team fight.
And taking it away from a Yasuo comp as well is very important.
But this is why I've always liked Sivir with Yasuo, because you can turn him into a split pusher. You're no longer committed to the wombo combo.
Yeah,
Sivir clears out minion waves so well and is able to rotate around the map to your Yasuo if they ever collapse on him. So whilst, yes, they have a fantastic wombo combo, what they also have is a great group of 4, and then Pawn does his own thing in the bottom lane, and they have to send Rookie to respond to it.
I just love the 1-3-1 with Sivir. You keep her clumped up, so even if you're put at a disadvantageous position, you just press R and disengage from it.
Yep.
Yeah, just run away. Of course, IG can help them disengage if they want to as well with the Monsoon and the Explosive Cast. We'll see whether IG can split up some team fights as well and make things happen. But EDG really laying down the gauntlet here, picking up that Yasuo in the first round of picks for the red side, and Rookie answering.
And one thing I want to point out is this is not a cleanse, this is not an exhaust, it is an ignite.
Double ignite lane.
Yeah,
they are going for the throat.
Yeah, they certainly are, and this will be one small, just the same way as game 2. I'm sure there was going to be a lot of convergence of people around the mid lane area.
In a parallel fashion.
And there might be, no, not in parallel. And
now
there might be some fights.
Well, let's go over the lineups here as we have Zzitai into KaKAO in the top lane, Gnar into the Rumble. We'll see whether KaKAO is going to have an okay time in lane or not, as KaKAO is going to be taking the Gragas into Clearlove's Lee Sin. Clearlove's Lee Sin taking a hit in the last time they were on the red side, but we'll see whether he can bring it back this time. And this is the matchup to watch. The Ekko into the Yasuo, Rookie into Pawn.
Yeah, it certainly is. AD carry is going to be fairly standard. We see a lot of Vayne at the moment in the LPL and a Sivir just to go along with that. And Kitty's on Janna. I'm excited for that.
I love the Vayne Janna lane.
Yeah, take us through that one first.
No, I'm done.
I'm sure we can actually get that one out of you as we get into the game, because I'm very excited for this one. We have to see whether we are going to make it towards a 5-game series, whether EDG can make their way back into this one. But in order to do that, let's get onto the Rift. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, onto the Rift for Invictus Gaming taking on Edward Gaming. Blue side will be IG, EDG on the red. Both teams this time fanning out. And KaKAO more than happy to set up with that Amp Tomb start.
Yeah, so that's what he did last time as well. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, happy with that. Wants to go towards an early arm guard yet again to shrug off some of the harass. Against other top laners, you would say Boots 2, Ninja Tabby, but you just can't afford to give up the power spike of double penetration that early in the game. So we'll see what happens there, if he goes for the double penetration items or whether he's happy to go for something like Ninja Tabby and just try and outright win the lane.
We shall see, but at the moment, just defensive vision along the river for both teams. No aggressive invades. IG looking to play very carefully, trying to close out this series here. They still have another chance.
So I'm a big fan of Ekko into champions like Yasuo and Riven, just because you deny a lot of their upfront burst damage. If you think of that, once you're that level 6, the all-in potential having the reset. But on the other side of that, the fact that Yasuo and Riven, you know, they're not expending multiple resources like a burst mage would. You know, they're not putting down their cooldowns as well as the mana cost, just because he's working off of his flow, and their cooldowns are relatively shorter, that they're able to rotate through them more often. So some definite counterplay to go back and forth. But this is always going to be about how Rookie uses his reset. I call it the Ekko relocation. What's the actual name?
The Chrono Break.
Chrono Break. In response to Pawn. And if he ever misplays that, I feel like Yasuo will always have the upper hand.
So I agree with the thought behind it, and that's why the Ignite is so smart out of Pawn, because it's technically a heal. So whilst he gets a reset
to
of
deny
his
the
position,
health,
he does not get any health back if that Ignite is on. So that's why I love the adaptation. And we have a brawl in the bottom lane. This is what you do against Alistar early. You're fighting.
Deft is down to 200 health here, as Kitties is the one auto-attacking him to death. Now with the wave coming in here, EDG able to get a little bit of damage back, but...
So this works as long as they win the lane right now, because if they do not, Alistar is just going to keep stamping his feet, keep yelling real loud, especially as the minions die, and get him back to full health. And the one thing that Janna doesn't have, which is why Janna is trading and not Kid, is a heal.
Well, they do get the level 2. That's the Silver Bolts proc onto the KaKAO as well. EDG pressured a lot here, but Pawn dancing around the minion wave. There's the Time Winder, though. Rookie able to get a fair bit of damage back.
Ekko, very powerful level 3. That said, Pawn does have the initial advantage.
Time Winder's going to proc the flow here as Rookie now with an opportunity to trade. Really wants to be able to get in here. But stun goes down. There's the Ignite. The level 3 all in from Rookie. Flashes over the top. Time Winder's in there. Behind him is Pawn. First blood for Rookie.
And expect more of this as the game goes on. Rookie gets the initial outplay because of the use of the shield to block a lot of the damage, as well as the stun. But Pawn, a little bit of a mishap that time around.
But you have to expect that Ekko is so powerful and potent at level 3, having all of those abilities, the shield and the stun off of the parallel convergence. I just feel like you said, massive misstep from Pawn. That said, Clearlove now posturing down bottom, looking to alleviate some of this pressure.
Yeah, they're looking to see if they can clear out this wave and then get him in with a flash pulverize next time around. Although Deft
Oh my goodness, Flash is in there. There's the Flash pulverized though as Kid getting taken down very low. Clearlove now making his way around. The Silver Bolt's onto Meiko. Oh my goodness, flashes forwards, but the exhaust is fantastic from Kiddies. See whether he has the shield back up, but no, Deft picks up the kill into the support.
And all of a sudden the Vayne-Janna lane, even though it had the wonderful early start because of the Alistar in the lane, you see Alistar's, I guess,
counter
why
power.
he is so like valued in the LPL, because as soon as you have a jungler there, he's able to set up all of the CC.
Well, Pawn able to clear out this mid wave, even out that CS. That being said, answered by Rookie as KaKAO now trying to get some damage down onto Pawn, who just slices through him, trying to get his own back.
And once again, you see double Duran's Blade. I don't mind it because you don't go a lifesteal item on Yasuo at all at the moment. You go for the Static Shiv into your Trinity Force, into your Infinity Edge. So having any form of lifesteal out of your items is a good thing. And Pawn takes so much damage.
That phase dive doing a fair bit of work there for Rookie. Actually dashing on top of him here. Able to get a free knockup.
He's now waiting for Clearlove to augment his lane. He needs that level 6 coming out of Lee Sin
well, Meiko's coming down as well.
To provide the knockup.
Yeah. Sending in KaKAO support.
I think Meiko's just deporting since he had his initial back after the gank. So picking up those wards, making sure that he gets it either in the river or at least onto KaKAO's ramps.
All of a sudden there's a window because Rookie used arguably the most important cooldown in his kit, although now firmly shut because he has level 6 against no level 6.
Likewise, the Ignite's still not there for Pawn either.
Both the mid laners waiting for that summon as well. Clearlove makes his way back towards his jungle just to keep farming it out. Actually, he's only on 12 against the 25 of KaKAO. If KaKAO's been able to do anything, it is farm so much better than Clearlove in this matchup, in the early game especially.
But remember, Clearlove stalked out a brush to pick up the second kill of the game onto his AD carry for so long as Rookie, once again, going aggressive.
Doesn't need to be careful. He's able to get back through the minions. The shield goes down and Pawn just happy to play on the back foot at the moment. Understands that he's not winning this lane anytime soon.
Needs to farm up. Very hard to deny Yasuo CS.
He needs to start getting his crit chance, at least the start of his Static Shiv before he really looks towards any sort of engagement there.
Look for the RNG success in lane.
Exactly. Yeah. It's Pawn. You know if anyone's going to be relying on the crit.
Well, Meiko with the headbutt here on the bottom lane does take a turret shot. But Rookie not taking any damage from this. Yasuo is trying to dance his way around. Rookie trying to go for the all-in, just procs the passive and gets the heck out. Understands that he'll win that trade every time.
Pawn actually did a really good job of dodging where the clone was there, because Rookie had serious all-in potential. Timeline as passive is relatively low. You can see it's only 6 seconds at this stage of the game. That's why it's so good at clearing out waves. You can get 2 across and clear out an entire minion wave, regardless of how much AP you have. What makes Ekko so good with CDR. So Pawn was doing a good job of dancing away from it. Does go back and pick up the Zeal, although Rookie will nearly have a completed Morellonomicon at this stage of the game, which just makes him so much more scary.
See what he does pick up as he heads back. Grabs himself a Forbidden Idol, and of course the Antome that is now part of that recipe towards Morellonomicon, like we were talking about there, Spawn.
And as soon as he has Morellonomicon cooldown boots, like this lane is very hard for Pawn to come back into, just because if nothing else, he can just continue to wave clear, shove out, impact the rest of the map. Ekko's a really good roamer. That's why we see him a lot as a jungler as well. Can impact turret dive. She's got one of the most versatile kits in the League of Legends, and it's going to be hard for Pawn with the kill threat coming out of an Ekko already to be able to follow him around the map.
Chase into Fog of War, walk into a possible trap. And the thing that I wanted to touch on is Meiko finds Kitties. Hold on.
That was interesting. KaKAO is actually going to lay down the equalizer. In goes Clearlove, kicks Zzitai. There's the Q. Clearlove easily able to clear that one out. That bait from KaKAO was beautiful.
But it does mean the kick not available in the mid lane. So all of a sudden, Pawn in even further trouble because he knows for the cooldown of that not going to be available, and he's been collapsed on.
Parallel Convergence comes down, doesn't get the stun. There's the flash body slam though. Explosive cast comes back. Pawn able to get around using the minions, but is it going to be enough? The Ignite's down. That's the cast. Oh my goodness, Pawn's still running around, but the minions, they'll finish it off, and Rookie picks up another one.
And speaking of turret dives, Exhibit A right there.
Yep.
Even though none of the damage had really gone down from KaKAO, and that was a 1v1 duel, Rookie just able to get underneath the turret, use his huge base stats as well as his CS and kill advantage he's picked up early games to just execute beautifully.
But we talked about this. You know, EDG, they showed their hand. This is the one thing that we can still do, that we can fall back to. IG immediately banned 3 of Clearlove's junglers, put him back on the Lee Sin, which they've already defeated. We knew that Rookie was going to try to take the Assassin, the 1v1 matchup against Pawn, and already he's got the lead.
Yeah, he's destroying him. He's 20 CS up and 2 kills to 0.
Do you know who else is 20 CS up? Kid. On the Vayne.
Well, you saw the early game. That was all from the earlier stage of it. It's just such a potent lane against Sivir. It's always been this pseudo counter pick. Well, like the semi-counter pick, and then you throw in the fact that Janna just abuses Alistar's very melee laning phase. It's always going to be a tough one to win.
Vayne will always win as long as she has an even lane. When Vayne loses is when she loses to creeps.
That's what Deft is trying to do right now.
Yeah, doing the very best he can. Boomerang's going to come across. Gets a nice double tap on the Kid with a decent shield there from Kitties. And IG just going to happily clear out this minion wave. But in the top lane, not too much to report apart from the fact that KaKAO is a few CS ahead of Zzitai this time around. Zzitai being relatively quiet. Chrono Break available for Rookie.
And this is one of those strange lanes that Rumble always gets ahead in. It's because like the transform means absolutely nothing to Rumble. In fact, I'm sure if Zzitai had an off button for it and stayed mini Gnar the entire of the laning phase, he would take it. Because of this, the aggressive posturing, as soon as you hit the first torpedo, you're just able to zone and stay in the danger zone.
Well, speaking of the danger zone.
And you can see mid lane's been sacked. They're sending more resources top. Right now, it's KaKAO's game to win or lose.
Well, Rookie able to get the phase dive on top of Pawn.
But that's also why we saw Pawn, you know, starting to roam up towards the top side. He didn't get to participate into the gank where Lee Sin alleviated a lot of Rumble's pressure, but he was looking that direction because he knows he can't stand here.
Yeah, there's 3 members headed mid. Poor Pawn not having the great game.
Well, the equalizer down here as Zzitai getting dived one more time. Oh my goodness, Clearlove with so much damage now that Warrior enchantment has been completed, but they sack the mid-outer turret for it.
And this is really good that Clearlove's picking up the kills, even though you're like, but you would rather on the top laner. He's getting the CS, he's getting the lane control. Clearlove is getting the kills to hopefully impact the rest of the game, because as much as KaKAO is having a good game on Rumble, Rumble's effectiveness is always there. They need someone that can translate it into other areas of the map.
Well, that top tower is going to fall down. Dragon being taken by IG. They're going to grab the first one of the game, but the gold incredibly even at this stage. Only about 150 in it in favor of IG.
Well, really and truly, the Dragon counts as kind of invisible power, invisible gold, so IG a little bit farther ahead than the gold counter would lead you to believe with that scaling.
It's also the control that you have, like top lane control versus mid lane control. Top lane doesn't snowball the rest of the map unless you have a sick teleport play, whereas mid lane is very easy to translate. It's like the canal down the middle with Summoner's Rift. So it's really, like as I said, Rookie can influence dives anywhere he wants right now. He has complete control over what the tempo of the game is. He can push in or he can go to other lanes.
And likewise, Pawn cannot follow him. If he doesn't have the vision, if he loses Fog of War, he's pretty much just like assist ping, danger ping, he's gone. I can't face check into it.
And even worse, because of the way that Fog of War works around the mid lane, there's 6 paths into it, is that he can't ward it up by himself. He needs help toward his own lane to overextend past where he is right now, because you can get to mid lane from any different angle that you would like. And because of the neutralness of the rest of the map, as we said, he just cannot go help.
You can see Deft starting to use that ricochet on this wave, clear this one out. Some pretty aggressive posturing there by IG, understanding that they have some control down here, but Deft trying to make his way back up in the farm. Stagnated at about 20 CS in the lead for Kid down there. We'll see whether that extends or stays the same, as Rookie just farming so easily.
And they're going to collapse on him one more time. Pawn's in trouble.
Yeah, in a lot of trouble. That proc was huge. He moves away from the parallel convergence. Pawn trying to get away from this one, but he just has to walk through everything. The teleport comes in from EDG to make sure the Fat Man doesn't get here, but Pawn walks back around and Rookie just kills him.
He tried to bait it because he didn't want the teleport to be for nothing, but he just did not respect the level 11 that had come out of Rookie. All of a sudden, they call KaKAO.
Yeah, parallel convergence down again, flashes out of the way just in time.
And there is nothing Clearlove can do to save this lane. So you see Clearlove, he's walking around mid, he's heading towards bottom because he knows if I gank this lane, it turns into a 2v2. We've already lost if KaKAO shows up because Rookie is so much farther ahead than Pawn.
Yeah, Pawn's got nothing. 0-3-0, 35 CS down. And yeah, as you mentioned, all the gold that went on to Clearlove, the fact that he should be able to snowball any lane, he's like, you're just losing way too hard. You're beyond help now.
Yeah, this is what happens in a lot of these sort of assassin lanes, is that as soon as someone gets the lead, it's almost like the mirror matchup problem, you know? As soon as someone gets that initial kill, can just be capitalized on over and over again.
But just think of the...
Yeah, if you got a win condition of level 6, why would you even commit to a level 3 fight? There's no point in gambling on it.
Especially against Ekko, whose level 3 is so well known to be massively powerful with the shield and the stun if you land the parallel conversions.
Yeah, there's the flash. Kitties
Give it to Deft.
Most definitely dead. Deft is able to lock down that kill, even through the exhaust.
So there is one hope. Deft does ridiculous AoE damage. It's one of the underlooked things in Sivir's kit that as an AD carry, she is very good at turning team fights because of the boomerang blade and the ricochet. So right now, if they can get Deft going, make sure that he is the man that has all the gold. As I said, throw Pawn into another lane, split push for the entirety of the game, just tie up Zzitai's time and let this 4-man unit do its thing.
Well, they're pushing continually down into this bottom side.
Teleport coming out.
Yeah, On the Hunt has been popped. KaKAO being saved here as Zzitai is actually going to use the Gnar onto Meiko. Flashes out of the way, gets the crush down. There it is onto Meiko, who's trying to get out now, but he may just be the sacrificial cow.
That was so much damage.
Run away. Yeah.
They get one kill, they lose a lot of damage, which means that they won't be able to dive a turret if they would like. And I'm going to say with the turret that fell down and they're going to give up blue buff, which really doesn't mean much for EDG, the farm is more worthwhile right now on Pawn.
Yeah, the fact that Pawn is catching up on his experience as well as his gold is pretty massive, and they still got the objective. So yeah, IG, they pick up the kill, but still worth for EDG.
Yeah, grabs himself the Gromp on the way out as well.
And sometimes it's about losing as much as possible, because right now with Rookie 3-0-0, he was at that stage, you're going to lose something on the map. Pick what you're going to lose, where you're going to lose control.
Well, making his way around. Does have a red buff here as well. Not sure where he grabbed that one from.
Grabbed it from his side of the jungle. It was so we could kill the Gnar if it did come to that 1v1 situation.
Well, he's getting delivered some gold on this one. 2-0-2 is Clearlove.
Can't afford to give it a little bit away. The map. This is a way to ensure that you're going to keep an advantage once you've picked it up in the early game. And it's so funny, it's only 1,000 gold, but...
Oh, there's the ultimate from Kid. Deft with so much, though, uses the heal as Kid as Meiko's found his way in. Can they pick up the kill onto KaKAO here as Deft is trying to get some work done? The knock-up not going to find the Sivir as KaKAO has to get out. The fadeaway barrel is going to save his life, and but EDG giving as good as they get.
Deft was looking for the outplay there. He held his spell shield for so long because he was waiting for the wind-up of the condemn animation to spell shield it and just give it to Vayne.
Yeah, he wanted to win that 1v1, and right now with 2-0-0, even though he's down in CS, you can see that he feels so much pressure to be able to turn things. That was a 2v3 for the entirety of it, and they were just willing to fight time and time again.
Well, Meiko just getting angry at Kitties.
Wanted to stop the back out of Kid. This means that they have control over where they send the minion wave.
It also means that they have control over the entirety of the Dragon Pit, and it is spawning in 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness, Clearlove!
So they knew it was them. Meiko already postured around that, and KaKAO cancelled his recall once, and then let it go through the second time as once again Pawn.
Oh, able to get through here. He's got a lot of movement speed with the Zeal and the Static Shiv. Yeah, you're right. Dancing Shoes most certainly on. Gets away from it.
This is still a risky play on Dragon. They've sent the Gnar down already, and there's no teleport on your Rumble, even though he should have control over this objective. They need to get away.
And in a game where Rookie is 3-0-1 against Pawn's Yasuo, everything looking fantastic for IG in the mid lane, it's so incredibly close around the rest of the map, largely owing to this Lee Sin able to pick up.
This is a tried and true ED strategy, man. Let Pawn feed, win the rest of the map. They have done it time and time again. They need to get out.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the first Dragon for them. Deft might get caught. No parallel convergence, not going to find them. Deft very, very low, but look at how much damage there is out of Rookie. able to secure it. Meiko's going to fall down. Double kill for the Ekko. KaKAO slowed down, condemn into the wall as well.
Wow.
Gets Clearlove out of there with the Monsoon. Pawn's destroyed. Quadra kill for the Ekko. Clearlove, the last man standing, and yeah, tried and true maybe, but Rookie's still pretty strong.
Yeah, Rookie is a beast at the moment, and you know, as tongue-in-cheek as that is, the reason they win when they do that is Pawn goes and does his own thing. He is on the other side of the map. He's split pushing his being and uses a distraction, we used to call it. This time he groups up with his team. He attracts all 5 members, and when the mid lane assassin is that fed, the worst thing you can do is bring him anywhere near your AD carry, and you saw he just deleted Deft at the start of that fight.
The other massive problem was just the delay of KaKAO being available and there for the team fight. The fact that the equalizer didn't come out until it was pretty much all over and said and done.
And Deft didn't even have Boots 1 at that stage as well. Fleet of Foot is pretty useful, but not that useful as EDG. Yeah, posturing around the Baron is up in another 8 seconds.
Are they going to try to burn it?
Yeah, this is not something that EDG is strangers to. They are posturing around it. KaKAO's actually been spotted, however.
Yeah, Scryingorb has managed to catch him out here. Body slams through, looking for Deft actually. Not going to be using the spell shield just yet. There's no tower here. Deft is so dead. The wind wall actually coming down, but Rookie is going to be able to secure it with the face dive. Pawn now actually going to sacrifice his life for this situation, just dashing through them because he knew he was dead. And EDG fumble again.
You have to look back to their draft phase. You know, picking the Alistar and the Yasuo that early, giving Rookie again the counter pick. IG are on the charge, and it started in that mid lane.
Yeah, it certainly did. And, you know, game 1, they fell into this trap.
Oh, KaKAO as well has to deal with Kid. Flashes out of the way, will get through the base gate, but IG...
That was the only thing keeping them off Baron. Now IG can turn around. They've got a Vayne at this stage of the game, who has nearly got a Phantom Dancer only 21 minutes in. Probably could back and pick that up. Or they can just continue to siege down.
Oh my goodness. 9-0-2 now for Rookie. He's running away with this game. On the Hunt has been popped, but there's the teleport. Meiko not going to find the pulverizers. Clearlove, he's found his way in, dodges out of the way of the parallel convergence as Rookie just phase dives his way over the edge. There's the double Gnar into the wall. Wallop onto Deft. Auto attack goes down. Rookie somehow gets the kill, but
oh my god, that kick.
Clearlove, the god, trying to do everything that he can to win this game. Doesn't find the Sonic Wave as Pawn wants to get Rookie. Gets on top of him. Locks down the kill. Kitties as well. The Ignite's going to burn down. Double kill for Pawn.
Clearlove might have just saved the game with what could have been
the one kick.
That was amazing. That was a 4-person kick that led him into the middle for the Tempest. And they might have caught out KaKAO.
Yeah, KaKAO down to about half health here as Clearlove has to try and deal with it. Kid gets altered by Pawn, dashes through him as well. The Condemn's going to be there. He's going to be taken down. Nicely played by the Vayne.
Equalizer nearly available. They have to run through a choke.
Yeah, KaKAO trying to get here. Kid runs up, KaKAO runs down. EDG, they will have to deal with Rookie in 1 second. He's alive.
So the duo of Clearlove and Pawn on that last tower dive may have breathed a fresh breath into this EDG lineup. That looked like it was over and done. I know, Spawn, you and I were looking at each other like, this is it. IG just won, but oh.
And the one thing I will say is that, like, that is a 5,000 gold lead, and 4 of it right now is on Rookie. If they ever catch Rookie out, this game is an equal playing field, even if they trade 1 for 1, because of how much gold is funneled onto the Ekko. And there's...
But just look at how much, look at his item completion now. You know, the fact that we have the Zhonya's Hourglass, the Sheen coming through, the Morello's completed.
He's not going to die. That's the problem, is that he's always going to have his ultimate, always going to have the Zhonya's available. So
the counter break into the ultimate, into just how far ahead he is, level 14.
Yeah, it certainly is a very real problem. But if EDG are going to win the game, you feel it is either through Pawn getting him out of the fight by taking him to another part of the map, or them getting that one pick through the Lee Sin that will be able to open up the door. And all of a sudden, all that gold on Clearlove, it just makes so much sense as KaKAO tried to just snipe away the Gromp. Because if he gets another 4-person kick, that did so much damage.
It did. Does have the Warrior enchantment there as well as the Hexbringer, so he's doing a fair bit of damage. And
changing up his build this time around, though. He's not looking for the Black Cleaver.
I would. Right now, if I'm
especially
Clearlove,
with the Sivir and Yasuo.
I'm just like, I'm building Black Cleaver.
Well, at the moment,
I'm either going to kill Rookie before he kills all of you, or Rookie's going to kill me and we're going to lose the game.
The all-in strategy. Doesn't build out of a Giant's Belt, though, so I don't know whether he's going to be building it next item. Rookie looking for someone. Timewinder into that Raptor camp. Gets himself all of the popcorn chickens pretty easily. KaKAO going to get tagged, but Rookie... I mean, that thing is the scariest Timewinder
He'll
I've ever seen.
No, even with E, he'll just dive in and, like, delete someone.
Yeah. I have a feeling you're not wrong there, Spawn. Zzitai trying to take on KaKAO here. Overheats himself. Has to deal with this mini Gnar, though, who's actually starting to do some work. He's got a Hex Drinker of his own. Going to be helping him out in this matchup. But Clearlove not seen just yet. Meiko waiting around as well, as Kid might be the next target.
And it makes sense that EDG are playing to the top side of the map, not only because Baron is in play, and naturally a single big pick here will translate into that purple worm, but with Dragon up and live, if IG commit to the Dragon fight, EDG, they can't fight them. If Ekko is there, they can't fight them. So they can try to trade it for some sort of objective, either in the mid lane or in the top lane through those towers.
Yeah, and the one hope they have, because there isn't a legitimate armor tank, because there's just, like, right now the Rumble ultimate is like the big AoE threat, so everyone's going against that, is that without the Gnar, they can't tank up that Baron. Which means there's always the hope that they overcommit to it, get it halfway through, lose a lot of health, and then just die.
With the fact that the first Dragon was so delayed as well, it means that IG's sort of 5th Dragon win condition that they could possibly sit on, with the fact that they have no armor, is, yeah, definitely not there, at least not for the next little while. Rookie just hunting for someone.
He can go wherever he wants. No one could stop him.
Nope.
And as we said, like, Rookie does the most damage right now, because there's not going to be a team fight in a split-pushing situation. That just plays into EDG's hands. So this is the problem with being a fed assassin, and why a lot of the games can go against you when this happens, is you have to do this and play away from the rest of your team and try and catch people out, because you excel at taking someone off the map. And they're not going to let Rookie do that in a 5v5 situation. They've already been burnt by it once. If they funnel in,
they want to commit on this news. Because they see that Rookie is across map. You know that EDG are just hunting for an engagement right now. Anytime they see Ekko away from his team, they're going to pull the trigger.
Ekko, fair bit of mobility though.
Trinity was able to get back up by Pawn. He's still ridiculously far behind Rookie, but the rest of the map, he's in a fairly good place somehow.
Still able to find some farm here. Those Harpoons doing some work here from KaKAO, who does almost have the Leandries completed. Actually, it looks like he's going towards the Abyssal Scepter as his next item. Some magic resist, probably a good idea against what Rookie's doing to people at the moment.
Well, Rookie is home guarding into bottom lane with the Ekko relocation, seeing if he can pick up another kill.
Not going to this time around. Yeah, there's the Gnar into the wall, and KaKAO not going to be found by half of it, but Zhonya's is going to be there. EDG, they're trying to move towards the Baron. We'll see whether they can get there in time.
Yeah, this is just important what EDG do with this information.
Well, KaKAO didn't use any of his summoner spells, did use the Equalizer. 30 seconds on the Rumble.
A phenomenal job.
He found Pawn.
Yeah, Pawn in so much trouble, but look at the damage the Pawn's able to get back. The Zhonya's is down, gets stunned by the parallel convergence. Pawn, is he going to be able to do it? No! Kid locks it up with the Condemn. That was so close.
And this is what I said in Champion Select. Gragas and Janna, they are so good against Yasuo for that exact reason.
Yeah, able to push him off, get so much of the health back that Rookie would have lost. They're trying to fight still. Rookie's back because of his ultimate.
Yeah, able to get in there. Deft. Oh, doesn't get hit by the Timewinder.
KaKAO's in the base.
Yeah, Rookie trying to get over there as well as Deft. Still able to get some work done. KaKAO over the wall, but the turret falls down. Meiko, he is so low. KaKAO right in amongst it. That's going to be Zzitai picking up the kill onto Meiko. This inhibitor not long for the world, as Rookie just wants to kill anyone right now.
Yeah, anyone he can find is a target. Equalizer still not available. They lose control of their base.
Parallel convergence goes down. IG.
I don't even know if they can fight. Rookie is just so big that at any point they're able to turn this. And chasing an Ekko, not an easy feat.
Well, Zzitai is going to get tagged by the Sonic Wave. Kitty's there with a shield. The rest of IG in position. Parallel convergence comes in, but doesn't find anything. The Equalizer goes down. Zzitai takes a bit of damage from it, but nothing to be really gained by EDG.
They are desperate right now. If they do not get a Dream engage, off the back of all the ultimates expended. There's no way that they feel they have a window back into the game. Instead, everyone gets a recall out. Their base is in tatters, and IG now have complete control over the Baron area.
This is devastation. This is worst case scenario for EDG. You know, we've talked about it through the entire series. Resilience, morale, attitude. Pawn in particular, he's a legacy player, you know, spending time over in Korea. He's got quite the rap sheet resume, a world champion. And frankly, kind of watching him come undone. He stepped up in Game 3, but Game 4, trying to get his foot back into it, trying to make the comeback. But 2-7-0 right now on this Yasuo.
And we said, the Assassin is a one trick. And I will legitimately defend that because there are answers to Assassins in the mid lane. We're seeing one right now.
It's another Assassin.
Yeah. Well, he's got the Chrono Break. Yeah. The ability to absorb the all-in potential there.
And then just completely reset the fight. He also has a huge shield, a huge stun. So that's why Ekko is a little bit more than what the other Assassins have in their kit right now. Definitely doesn't... If they were on similar items, the Yasuo has dueling potential because of the persistent damage that he has in his kit, so that's his strength, but it's just never going to get to that point because once that, what looks to be a death cap is finished up, Rookie's just going to destroy him continually.
Yeah, well, does have Measly Large Rod and that blasting one. KaKAO just walking straight into EDG. Not a lot of fear for the jungler from Invictus Gaming as they are positioning around this Baron. You can see Koro trying to defend against Zzitai. Seems to be the story of this series, is Koro and Zzitai in a lane on their own.
Yeah, and Zzitai's won that as well, if you want to talk about a separate series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here's the teleport in. Zzitai coming through the backside. Meiko forced to use the flash as Zzitai finds Deft. There's the Gnar as well as the Wallop, and Kid just bladed the Ruined Kings him in the face. The rest of EDG now getting split apart. Rookie on the top side is able to take down Meiko. Clearlove, this could be his first death of the game as he's hunted down by the Night Stalker herself. IG onto the Baron, and it looks like EDG's hopes may be dashed this game.
What a way to target EDG, arguably their most improved member. Clearlove has just been picked on the entirety of this season by both Rookie and KaKAO. They bit back hard in Game 3, EDG, but it seems like the preparation that IG have put into it has just come up trumps.
The coaches
and the momentum as well
of Invictus Gaming, Maffa and Snow coming up huge here for the draft phase. You have to expect, again, going into regionals, should this series end here, IG have created a perfect blueprint for any team facing across from EDG.
Yeah, and who would have figured attacking this, like the two people behind the spine, that solid 3-carry threat that EDG have always been able to bring to the table. They didn't even worry about lanes. Whilst Rookie won out hard in this game, it's been all about holding Meiko in place through good laning out of Kid and Kid. He's not... This game has been completely something else with the Vayne pick, but not fantastic outplay potential. It's just about holding Meiko down there, controlling Clearlove around the map, and it's just been so impressive to watch.
And it's refreshing to finally see the potential. It's easy to, you know, match the all-star power that EDG have 1v1 in the lane when you have someone like Rookie on your roster, when you have the new highlight of Zzitai finally coming to his own into the top lane. So see if other teams are able to mimic that, but Rookie just looks phenomenal right now.
Yeah, he certainly does. Very much back to the end of last year's form as Koro is dead.
Yep, Kid comes over.
Kid is having the best time of his life right now. He's like, League of Legends is so easy.
Everyone.
Rookie goes, oh my,
wow. What the hell was that damage, Rookie? Gets onto Meiko as well, pops the ultimate. There's the cast back,
there's
but
the ult.
Yep, Rookie, he gets exhausted though as Pawn. He's exhausted as well, sees whether he can get back into the fight, but Rookie just cleaning up. Under the turret is KaKAO, taking no damage at all. Yasuo falls to Kid. Deft, sorry, is going to be taken down by the Ekko, and Nexus turrets now under fire. Invictus Gaming looking to take down EDG, claim the 3rd spot, and look to put themselves in a great place heading towards Worlds.
Demacia Cup, Split 1, MSI, all of it means nothing right now because the run into the Worlds could not look worse for EDG. Invictus Gaming, what a performance.
Absolutely amazing. Of course, getting 5 games out of Xiaogu as well as toppling multiple people throughout this Gauntlet run. IG It's the dream run for them through the playoffs. I cannot believe they've managed to make it this far through. Third position, taking down EDG 3-1.
And the Chameleons, Invictus Gaming, strike again. We talked about, maybe they need to elongate a series because it just takes them that long to figure out to adapt. But I'm willing to bet on them. They have a defined style now. Adaptation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And being able to, that was a very clear-cut game plan. And they ran it so many times. And there was just no answer. They could not respond. And EDG are going to be shattered after that loss.
0-3 to LGD, 3-1 to Invictus Gaming. IG, though, you can see Zzitai on your screen. This guy in particular, his performance, not just in the back half of the split, but transferring from the mid lane into the top lane. Now remember, if you're not a big fan, haven't followed IG for a long time, that guy's the legacy mid laner for them. He made a role swap this season, didn't even start the season, to have this performance.
It's unbelievable, and honestly, as I said, Zzitai is going to, KaKAO, he's already a rock star. He made a name for himself in Korea. He's transferred across. This is his first real huge split now in the LPL. Rookie also, similar vein. Kid and Kitties, they're tried and true legacy players, but Zzitai, he's going to look back at this day and he's like, that is when my career started as a top laner. That is when I was able to take it to KaKAO, a guy that was able to keep up with Myron at MSI, one of the best aggressive top laners of the LCK. And look how happy he is right now. What a moment to be Invictus Gaming.
Zzitai has been playing League of Legends for 4 years. He's one of the veteran players of the LPL, and it was kind of, we see greatness in him, but he never really arrived as a mid laner with the likes of Messiah and Whites and Cool overshadowing him. And then it was his time, again, just kind of slouched it off. When he saw EDG win at MSI, he said, we can do this. I can step up. And he started training harder than he ever has before to prove and to earn his spot as the top laner for Invictus Gaming.
And he certainly did so. You saw them bowing with massive grins on their faces on the side of Invictus Gaming. Huge congratulations to the 3-1 victory, claiming that third place position.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. But being able to go into EDG's game, beat them at everything. And, you have to look at where EDG goes from here. I'm going to be so interested to see how they play promotion into Worlds right now because Meiko, Clearlove, you've been kind of shunted back. The solo laners need to step up, and EDG, a lot of questions asked.
Yeah, a few of those. But ladies and gentlemen, this is of course not even the biggest match of the LPL. The grand final is going to be coming up 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time next Sunday. So make sure you catch Xiaogu taking on LGD for the top spot in the LPL. But that is going to be it from us. A huge thank you to Sada and, of course, Rusty and Pastry Time outside in the war room. Massive thanks to you guys as well for manning and womaning the desk with me and Frosker and Spawn and our whole production team. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.